Is set to vote next week on its version of the Farm Bill. Washington correspondent Drew Petrimo reports the bill is pitting lawmakers in the Midwest against the South over two competing subsidy programs that both say are essential to farmers in their regions.
Debate over the Farm Bill is always contentious. It usually pits Democrats against Republicans. But this issue has lawmakers from different regions battling each other. In the South, crops like rice and peanuts need a lot of water and fertilizer. Yields are comparatively steady, but subject to steep fluctuations in world markets. In the fertile soils of the Midwest, where corn and soy are king, farmers need less fertilizer and irrigation, but are more susceptible to bad weather conditions. The differences have led to a split between lawmakers vying for resources in the 2018 Farm Bill.
In Congress, you hear a lot of stuff about Democrats and Republicans fighting each other. You get into things like the Farm Bill. It doesn't have anything to do with Democrats and Republicans. It has to do with regional agriculture.
Arkansas Senator John Boozman says his state relies on a program known as the PLC that provides subsidies to farmers if crop prices drop. Farmers in the Midwest prefer the ARC program, which bases its subsidies on crop revenues. During Farm Bill negotiations, Southern lawmakers say their Midwestern counterparts sought to boost the ARC program by depleting the PLC.
You have one sector essentially trying to commandeer the resources of another sector.
But Sherrod Brown, who represents Ohio, sees it differently.
Anti-government Southern senators don't believe in government except when it's money for their rich farmers.
He says wealthy Southern farmers are exploiting subsidies at a time when smaller operations in the Midwest are struggling.
Shouldn't be using their tax dollars to pay big corporate farms in Arkansas and Texas.
Farm Bill language released this week keeps the status quo between the two programs, but the battle between the South and Midwest is expected to return when debate on amendments begins next week. Reporting in Washington, I'm Drew Petrimo, KRK4 News.